Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, you might have noticed that the last 24 hours have been a little shaky as Bitcoin fell down to its previous support close to 95,000. The panic did decide to set in, but after the little consolidation where it clearly showed that the support is not going to be broken, definitely did bring a little bit of hope into the traders' mind. And if you pay attention to Dogecoin, it is still holding strong close to 42 cents, which is extremely important. As long as it's over 40 cents, the upside is much greater compared to the downside, and the trading volume is still holding really strong close to 13 billion. If you have been paying attention, the US government moved over 2 billion worth of Bitcoin to a new address. Bitcoin ETF hit 6 billion inflow in November. Dogecoin could set for a significant breakout against Bitcoin amid the rising on-chain activity, and Dogecoin has triggered its first sell signal since the bull market began. So you can see that there is a little bit of mixed signal between what is going to happen with Dogecoin for now. But before we get into all of this, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with the crypto market and especially Dogecoin, you want the latest and the greatest news first, make sure you go down and tap the red subscribe button. While there, slap a like on the video, just up to YouTube algorithm, push the video out to more people. More people are paying attention to what is happening to Dogecoin and the crypto market. The user engagement goes up, more inflow of cash, the market keeps climbing, and a lot of us make a lot of profits. So make sure you go down and slap a like on it. Now, first of all, I want to show you guys the price action. Now you can see that yesterday after we received a flash crash, which pretty much put us at 40 cents, and then it was able to recover as it used 40 cents as a very strong support. There must have been a lot of limit order buys that caused this to have a crazy reversal. Now, as you can see, the reversal put us nearly close to 44 cents. Then there was another very strong profit taking, and now we're slowly starting to consolidate. But if you do pay attention to the BB line, you can see that it is slowly starting to turn into red and it is narrowing down. What does this mean? Well, in simple terms, to cool down the market, we will need a consolidation phase for the Dogecoin price, and especially seeing how many big news for the US is coming out, it's definitely going to have a very strong impact on the crypto market. And another thing which is important is if you guys have been paying attention, Dogecoin is trading around 42 cents with the recent high. If it faces resistance at 45, the only big support that we should be paying attention to is 40 cents. As long as we don't fall below that, we will be staying in a very healthy state. So just keep in mind, on Friday is going to be the market shaker news that's going to be coming out. If you guys do not know what I'm talking about, it's the unemployment rate. That's definitely going to be paying a close and very important decision making, and that can be also seen by the US government that just moved 1.9 billion worth of Bitcoin to a new address. Now, this could be seen as two ways. This could also be very, very crazy, as this movement can definitely impact the market, as 2 billion is a lot of money, and secondly, it's been moved by the US government. And secondly, the US government moves 10,000 Bitcoin, which is about 1 billion, to Coinbase. Does this mean that the government is preparing to sell their Bitcoin? That's the question. So anytime a big wallet decides to send their money to an exchange, it's usually to go ahead and sell that money or sell that crypto. And that's exactly what's happening. I mean, German government already took an L. Now US wants a piece of it. I mean, it's good to say because the German government sold around, you can say, 73,000. And now if the US government decides to sell, what's going to happen is in the future, when the price gets to 150k, they will definitely miss out on a lot of profit. Now, it can be also seen by how much the Bitcoin ETF is seeing inflow of. Just in the month of November, $6 billion actually flow into the crypto market or into the Bitcoin ETF. And that already gives you perspective how big of an impact the ETF would be holding to the price. Now, even if Bitcoin is doing this, Doge ETF, I mean, the speculations that we're seeing, if it does get released, is definitely going to have a very good impact on the price as well. Now, the retail investors are definitely paying attention to Dogecoin right now. I mean, the upcoming bullish pattern could lead to a staggering 2,000% rally, says an analyst. And seeing how many big whales are deciding to buy into Dogecoin at this dip already says a huge deal. I mean, if you have been paying attention to XRP is just setting the PEV for how quickly the market can climb for any of the altcoins. I know XRP is climbing on the rumor that the SEC is going to drop the lawsuit and everything is coming to an end, but you do need to pay attention to the greed and the fear, and you will realize that from 85 we have fallen down to 79, which is good because that means more people are going to be less greedy and therefore a little bit of more holding power will return. The trading volume is up 62% today, and that can be seen by just Bitcoin that went from 52k to 72k in the last 24 hours. The open interest for Dogecoin has fallen by 10%, just under 3 billion right now, and the long to the short ratio is still in the favor of long, but right now sitting at 72, which is down about 3% from our previous. Bitcoin daily active addresses, transaction volume, and whale activity has slowed down over the past week. We need a spike in these metrics to confirm the continuum of the uptrend. Do I think that the uptrend is going to carry on? And the answer is yes. The only reason right now a lot of people are a little skeptical is because there's too many big traders saying that Bitcoin is going to have a really strong pullback. Now that's going to strike a lot of fear in the whole of the industry, and especially the new traders. They will be a little bit conscious if the big traders are saying the market is going to have a pullback. And Ripple has additional 160 million XRP over the weekend, valued at about 380 million. There is a lot of buying power that's coming into the XRP market, and one key demand zone for Bitcoin right now is 93,500, where about 667,000 addresses have bought about 500,000 Bitcoin. Staying above this would prevent the holders from selling, and if that is broken, we can see a really strong downside, and seeing a lot of scatter about Bitcoin dipping below 90,000. And that's the reason, I mean, keep in mind, the average mining cost is 90,524. Historically, during a bull run, Bitcoin has never fallen below its mining cost. So as long as it stays above the 90k mile, we are okay. Now, Coinbase integrates with Apple Pay for all on-ramp apps. Now, this is huge because you guys know that Apple Pay is being used by a lot of people around the world because it's seen as a very safe matrix, and seeing that, you know, Coinbase is getting into Apple Pay, therefore indirectly you can say crypto is getting into Apple Pay, and people are going to be using that as a normal form. It's very good to say and see actually. Bitcoin price weakens, but Bitcoin derivatives remain healthy. Now, derivatives is going to be the way that we're going to be seeing the market stay in a positive trend, and let me tell you, Bitcoin is definitely in the right track for now, and the biggest one right now that's going to be driving the market is actually going to be XRP. But right now, you just need to be a little patient. We all have a lot of profit to make. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.